Hey guys, what's up? It's Spa Media here once again, and today I thought I'd share with you some of the anime that I've watched over the years that I think should really get more attention than they're getting. I thought I'd make it quite a short list of 5 anime, in the hopes that you try at least one of them out. But anyway, let's get started. So in the number 5 slot we've got Midoris Days. Seems like one of those shows straight out of the packaging that looks like one of those romantic comedies that you've seen 100 times before with a weird edge. And whilst the tropes are abundant, you can find a lot of value in the premise. You see that the main character is one of those tough guys. He's renowned in his local area for his one-punch KOs from his right hand, but the one thing he really wants in life is his true love. But he's asked out hundreds of girls and they've all said no. But eventually he finds love in the same place that we all have at one point in our life, his right hand. It loves and cares for him and looks after him like our true partner. But in all honesty guys, it's a really beautiful story about young love and how we miss the things that we're looking for when they're right in front of our face. And this show should be of particular interest to those of us who love slice of life anime and anyone who can relate to them lady drought, if you know what I mean. At number 4 we have Golden Boy. Golden Boy's a short little story, but it has such an unapologetic perverted humour that I can't help but love it. It would rank higher on the list, but it does have a little bit of a cult following. I might be biased with this one because I've had quite a few jobs in my past and he seems to change jobs daily. But I'm not quite sure if he travels Japan for jobs or to crush that puss. But in both fronts I think he messes it up quite a bit. At the end of every episode he cycles away and they realise that he's had some God-given skill in every job that he's had, and it makes all the women want. In fact, I think I like this show so much because it makes me feel like I'm walking away from complete success and they've just not told me, rather than the fact that I just kind of suck. But if you like girls with a full figure and a show with a totally perverted sense of humour, I definitely recommend this one to you guys. It looks a little older than everything else on the list, but I promise you it will not disappoint.
Oh yes! My queen! I love you!
In the number 3 slot we have Welcome to the NHK. The NHK is a very self-aware programme that really shouts out to what they think their fans are going to feel, and it has a Pee-wee Playhouse-esque kind of strange sense of humour about it. I like this show because when we all face facts, we've all toyed with the idea of being an animator or an author, an actor or a game developer. I myself have a degree in animation, but this show takes it to an absolute extreme with its main character being a hikikomori who feels defeat and turns its psychopathic tendencies to ambition. But be warned, it does deal with a lot of hard-hitting topics like suicide and anxiety. I'd say if you give the show about 5 episodes to warm up, if you're still comfortable with it, then you're going to really enjoy it. And if you want a lot more of an adult experience about this show, then I would read the manga because it goes a lot darker. In the number 2 slot we have Gantz. Now Gantz can be really ultra-violent and sexualised, and it can go a little too far for the little old biddies. But give it a chance. If you're a hardcore MLG pro who likes them tiggle biddies, then do I have the show for you guys. Gantz is a show that explores the dark thoughts that everybody has, like leaving somebody else to help that stranger in need, or wishing death on the worst of society. And the whole way through the show, it seems like the main character's penis is like a dividing rod for death, because everything it points to dies, and everything it penetrates dies quicker, you know what I mean? We're talking about main characters, support characters, best friends of the character, they all die. It would really top this list, but the anime itself has a really bad ending. Now the manga, the manga is one of the single most pleasurable reading experiences I've had in my life. It's one of the first manga that I read 200 issues in to keep up with the release in Japan. The story is investing, the effort put in is astounding, the detail in the art is fantastic, and it talks about things that other animes just aren't comfortable talking about. But as I said, the ending of the show, if you're just going to experience the show, is a bit lackluster. And in first place we have Beck. This is one of my personal favourite anime of all time. You might see it in later videos, I love it that much. It's a really down-to-earth show that's passionate about what it talks about, and I personally feel that if you watch it at different parts in your life, you'll take different things away from it. It's a show about a young man surrounded by mainstream media, not realising that there's a bigger world out there. But then he gets exposed to an underground kind of scene of music. He goes to his first gig and he makes friends with a guitarist, and this opens his mind, and he develops skills and he makes friends. True friends, unlike the ones that he'd just kept around in school. You see the trials and tribulations as he tries to develop as a person, and you see real growth in each character. When I watched it at first, I was in the point in my life where I was making friends for the first time, and I was learning skills, like I was a kickboxer and I started to draw more. I even started to make some of my earlier videos on YouTube. And it was a really important part of my life, and it gave me that hope and ambition to develop as a person. But I went back and watched this show, this simple show about how 5 teens try to grow as people and become successful in music, and it did more for me. It took me back to a time where I could remember some of my most precious memories with the people that I care about, people that I don't see anymore. It gave me a euphoric feeling of happiness and sadness, and I feel that anybody who watches this show might feel richer for seeing it. It has its cringy moments. It's a music anime. There's some singing bits that might not feel right. People who like sub might not even like the English, but I promise you, it's a definite experience that I would recommend. So that's my top 5 unknown anime list. If you like the video, let me know and give me suggestions for more lists. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've had a lot of growth in the past couple of days and I'm very, very appreciative of that. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys next time.